Big Data, Netflix, and the Meaning of Life. And the winner is, back in 2014, big money placed on the Emmy Awards, television's equivalent to the Oscars, was that Netflix was going to run away with a handful of awards. Nominated in 14 categories, it was actually the favourite to win the most prestigious of them all, Best TV Drama, for its political thriller, the one we all love, House of Cards. So, what's this got to do with big data, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. The backroom guys at Netflix had crunched the data streaming in from more than 35 million subscribers and had used that information to discover exactly what we want to watch and when we want to watch it. When do people use the fast forward? When do we pause? Toilet, popcorn, phone calls, or when is a melodrama so sad that people turn off, or a scene so hot they're perhaps turned on? They can in fact go right down to single frames and analyze how, for example, background colors influence audience participation. All this information was gathered together to help the money make the decision to throw something like €75 million at producing 26 episodes of House of Cards. A decision that has been repaid many times over thanks to the huge success generated by Kevin Spacey and the rest of the team. And of course, thanks to big data. So again, what the has this to do with the translation industry? Well, I would say basically everything. Lesson number 1. I doubt that tomorrow's winner is already in our industry. Netflix, for example, was set up, or so we all thought, to stream boring old films and TV series all the other TV channels no longer wanted to air, not to produce their own programs and in fact outcompete everyone else. Somewhere out there there's a startup company, a new kid in town, who is going to be the meteorite that does away with all those dinosaurs that call themselves language service providers. Lesson number 2. Utilizing modern technology doesn't per definition equate with poor quality. Yes, you can argue that soon Netflix will be firing their scriptwriters as we will be firing our translators perhaps, and everything will become a grey, meaningless mass. But the fact of the matter is that House of Cards is a really high-class series, right up there with the very best. Netflix is not saying there is no space for Spacey, or directors like David Fincher of The Social Network and Fight Club fame. On the contrary, it's the combination of old and new skills that is providing Netflix with their great success. Similarly with our own industry. As such, nothing I will say to you today is new, but like so many others, I'm exasperated by our failure to use the tools that are already available to us. It's as though all of us are intimidated by the rapidly changing world in which we live and work, even though we know that those companies that do not readily embrace technology will die a death. We know that playing safe, prohibiting failure, kills innovation. So instead, we must be asking, what is the scale of our dreams? How can we use all the technology right there at our fingertips to communicate our clients' value globally? My name is Etches from TextMinded. Thank you for listening to this presentation.